What is Social Security primarily designed to provide? Car insurance, financial benefits, home loans, scholarships. The answer is financial benefits, because Social Security provides retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. What does SSA stand for? Social Service Agency, Social Security Administration, State Security Authority, Social Support Agency. The answer is Social Security Administration, because SSA is the federal agency that administers Social Security programs. Which federal agency administers Social Security benefits? IRS, Treasury, SSAFEMA. The answer is SSA because the SSA manages Social Security programs and benefits. What is an SSN? State Service Number, Social Security, Number Social Savings, Number Security Service Number. The answer is Social Security Number, because an SSN is a unique 9-digit identifier. How many digits are in a Social Security number? Every SSN contains 9 digits. Social Security is mainly funded through what? Sales taxes, payroll taxes, property taxes, import taxes. The answer is payroll taxes, because payroll taxes are the primary funding source. Which law authorizes Social Security payroll taxes? ADAFICA-HIPAA-AOSHA. The answer is FICA, because FICA stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. Employees generally pay what percentage of wages towards Social Security? 3.1%, 4.5%, 6.2%, 8.5%. The answer is 6.2%, because employees typically contribute 6.2%, matched by employers. Employers generally match employee Social Security taxes at what rate? 6.2%, 5.0%, 2.0%, 8.0%. The answer is 6.2%, because employers contribute the same amount as employees. Self-employed workers generally pay what total Social Security tax rate? 6.2%, 9.5%, 12.4%, 15.0%. The answer is 12.4%, because self-employed individuals pay both employee and employer portions. Social Security is considered what type of program? Lottery insurance program, bank account grant program. The answer is insurance program, because it is a federal social insurance program. Which benefit is not a Social Security benefit? Retirement survivor disability, student loan forgiveness. The answer is student loan forgiveness, because student loan forgiveness is unrelated to Social Security. What does SSA issue to eligible individuals? Passports, SSNs, driver licenses, visas. The answer is SSNs, because the SSA issues Social Security numbers. What is the main purpose of an SSN? Track earnings and benefits, store medical records, voting registration, property ownership. The answer is track earnings and benefits, because SSNs help track earnings and future benefits. Social Security benefits are paid monthly to eligible recipients. True, false, sometimes only yearly. The answer is true, because benefits are generally paid monthly. Social Security retirement benefits are based largely on what? Favorite job history and earnings, home value education. The answer is Work history and earnings, because earnings history helps determine benefits. What does OASDI stand for? Old Age, Survivors, and Disability. Insurance Official Agency Security Department. Insurance Older Americans. Savings and disability income. None of the above. The answer is Old Age, Survivors, and Disability Insurance, because OASDI is the formal name of Social Security. Which benefit helps family members after a worker dies? Survivor benefit, housing benefit, education benefit, utility benefit. The answer is survivor benefit, because survivor benefits help eligible family members. What type of tax primarily funds Social Security? Payroll tax, sales tax, estate tax, gas tax. The answer is payroll tax, because most Social Security revenue comes from payroll taxes. The SSA is part of which government level? Local, state, federal, county. The answer is federal, because SSA is a federal agency. An SSN is usually written in what format? 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. The answer is 3 to 4, because the standard SSN format is 3 to 4 digits. Which document commonly contains your SSN? Social Security card, passport stamp, utility, bill library card. The answer is Social Security card, because SSNs are printed on Social Security cards. Social Security is funded only by current retirees. True, false, sometimes unknown. The answer is false, because current workers primarily fund current benefits. What is a common use of an SSN? Tracking earnings, choosing a doctor, registering a pet, buying groceries. The answer is tracking earnings, because earnings records are linked to SSNs. Which benefit supports workers who become disabled? SSDI SNAP, FAFSA TEMF. The answer is SSDI, because Social Security disability insurance supports eligible disabled workers. The SSA maintains records of what? Earnings history, favorite foods, travel plans, social media accounts. The answer is earnings history, because SSA tracks covered earnings. Which statement is true? Everyone gets the same benefit. Benefits can vary. Nobody qualifies. Benefits never change. The answer is benefits can vary, because benefits depend on earnings history and other factors. Social Security is a personal savings account. True, false. Sometimes, usually. The answer is false, because it is not an individual savings account. What should you do if your SSN is stolen? Ignore it. Report and protect your identity. Post it online. Share it publicly. The answer is report and protect your identity, because identity protection is important after SSN theft. Which group commonly receives retirement benefits? Eligible retirees, tourists, foreign diplomats only, students only. The answer is eligible retirees, because retirement benefits are a core Social Security program. What does the S in SSA stand for? Service Security Savings Support. The answer is security, because SSA means Social Security Administration. Social Security also pays benefits to some family members. True True, false, rarely, never. The answer is true, because spouses, children, and survivors may qualify. Payroll taxes collected today largely help pay benefits for whom? Future astronauts, current beneficiaries, governors only, students only. The answer is current beneficiaries, because Social Security is largely pay-as-you-go. Which of these is a Social Security term? Beneficiary, goalkeeper, landlord, tourist. The answer is beneficiary, because a beneficiary receives benefits. What is a beneficiary? A person receiving benefits, a tax collector, a politician, a banker. The answer is a person receiving benefits, because beneficiaries receive Social Security payments. Can employers legally request your SSN for employment records? Yes. No. Never, rarely. The answer is yes, because employers commonly use SSNs for payroll reporting. Which statement is a myth? Social Security provides benefits, SSA issues, SSNs. Everyone receives identical benefits. Payroll taxes help fund benefits. The answer is everyone receives identical benefits, because benefit amounts vary by individual circumstances. What is one role of the SSA? Processing benefits, issuing passports, running elections, building roads. The answer is processing benefits, because SSA administers benefits and records. Social Security helps provide income during retirement. True, false, rarely, never. The answer is true, because retirement income is a primary purpose of Social Security. Which type of worker generally contributes through payroll taxes? Covered workers. Only retirees, only students, only business owners. The answer is covered workers, because workers in covered employment contribute through payroll taxes. What is an earnings record? Record of covered earnings. Travel history, credit score, medical file. The answer is record of covered earnings, because SSA keeps records of covered earnings. Why is it important to protect your SSN? To prevent identity theft, to improve eyesight, to get free groceries, to increase height? The answer is to prevent identity theft, because SSNs can be used fraudulently if stolen. Which benefit helps survivors of deceased workers? Survivor benefit, vacation benefit, utility credit housing voucher. The answer is survivor benefit, because survivor benefits support eligible family members. Social Security benefits are only for retirees. True, false. Usually, often, the answer is false, because Social Security also provides disability and survivor benefits. What does eligible mean? Qualified under program rules. Rich enough employed abroad. Retired only. The answer is qualified under program rules, because eligibility means meeting program requirements. Which of these is not administered by SSA? Social Security retirement benefits, SSNs, disability benefits, driver licenses. The answer is driver licenses, because driver licenses are typically issued by state agencies. Can Social Security benefit amounts differ from person to person? Yes. No. Never, impossible. The answer is yes, because benefits are calculated individually. What is the primary identifying number used by SSA? Passport number, SSN license plate, zip code. The answer is SSN because SSA uses SSNs to identify records. Social Security funding also includes some interest income and taxation of benefits. True, false, never, rarely. The answer is true, because besides payroll taxes, interest and taxation of benefits contribute revenue. Which statement best describes Social Security? A federal social insurance program, a private bank, a credit card company, a stock exchange? The answer is a federal social insurance program because Social Security provides retirement, disability, and survivor